Hello, everybody. Again, sorry.
I will club.
We are opening up on around 2 p.m. on a nice town. This place is a settler colonial establishment here on the island of Lecky. Here we slowly zoom in. We hear the noises of the seagulls, the workers moving around, and we slowly zoom in on a big man. Maybe not a man, more like an ogre. The ogre walks. Every time he takes a step, there's the clinkling of trash that he's collected around himself. And the wind howls almost like little chimes with his trash. A little bird squeaks as it flies with him. He, whimsically, with his mouth ajar, walks down the street. This is his home. He has lived on this island for a while, and he is here to go to the bar. He's thirsty, and he loves his beer. Kunkus, the collector, walking down the street. As he does, he is starting from the residential side of the place. If you please will go to your tactical map, you will be able to see an aerial view of the town. Everyone know where the tactical map is?
No.
Yes.
It's the top right
Tactical-
above the soundbar.
Oh, gotcha. We're there now.
Where it says homes. Here we can see the big lug himself, each step thunderous. He walks by the homes. A couple people wave. Oh, Kunkus. Good morning, good evening. And he's like, oh, yo. Continues to walk. As he walks by this port, we see another figure, covered in a cloak, looking down at a piece of paper. The desperate look in his eye, his yellowish eyes. He looks up and sees the lug walking down the street. Looks back down at the paper. Then we see a new ship that just arrived. An odd one. Not usually the type of make that's from here. A make that looks like it came from the Quetzilian Empire. Then we see what looks to be a lizard man walk off, holding a stone tablet, grinning with greedy little eyes, looking around, hungry for knowledge. And finally, we see a man, or more likely to put it, a snake man, appear from the edge of town, bewildered, looking around, looking lost. We shall set our sights on one individual. First being Kunkus the Collector. Kunkus, how are you feeling? What is your goal today? What are you trying to do?
So where is Kunkus right now?
So he's near the homes, the residential area, kind of near where this port is, for like where the fishermen live.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Kunkus wants to go to the scrapyard. Kunkus needs a new trinket.
So the scrapyard that you were talking about would be the Broken Back Hut. It is an old, forgotten hut that is just full of trash. It's kind of like the trash place. A lot of people just dump their shit over there. And it's right next to the Bass Barn. So you're going to be heading through town. Okay. And your goal is to go through this. So to do this, you have to pass old Gaimon's post, the market, and all of that. Oh, is he there?
Here, sorry.
Yeah. All right. So that is your intent. Next, we're going to go to the yellow-eyed cloaked man. What do you wish to do?
So, what was on the paper I was reading?
You were reading the paper, and it had a bounty on it. It was a bounty of 1,000 runes for certain David Batista.
Okay. I guess I'll go to the market and try and gather some information about this David Batista.
Okay. It is pretty bright outside, so as you turn to walk up, you see somebody and lower your cloak just to make sure you can keep yourself anonymous. You walk up the stairs, and just where the very loud, ordinate beast of a man walked by, the ogre, you follow. Next, we look over into the woods, at the edge of town. A snake man, darting eyes, looking up and down, seeming to be talking to himself, or his necklace? Is that a snake? He's whispering to himself. What is he whispering?
Punkus doesn't like the snake.
No, but it's Chris.
I'm sorry. It wouldn't really be understandable. It'd be some foreign-ish language. But I'm just trying to look for, I don't know, someone who might know something about this place.
So you're looking for someone who might know something about this place?
Yeah,
You're
maybe
looking
just
for an expert. As you dart your eyes and you look over, please give me a investigation check.
investigation. Oh, shit.
You dart your eyes to the left, you dart your eyes to the right, and you look over. There seems to be an old tower, now covered in moss and made of cobblestone, with a quiet little man sitting in the front. Mm-hmm.
Would that be Gaimon's post?
Yes, Gaimon's post. Sorry, I'm still learning how to use... Here it is, perfect. Now, if you go to NPCs, you'll be able to see old Gaimon. This old dwarf is sitting outside of this little castle next to the fence. He has the wind blowing in his cape, very sunken look, but regal. You see him and you get a sensation deep within you that if you're going to talk to someone who knows what's going on here, it'd be him.
Alright, I go up to him and immediately speak Yanti to him.
Okay. You go up. As you slither, you kind of like follow this little like stream, and eventually it turns into a road. You look, you dart your eyes, and you slither onto the road, and you walk up to him, slithering. He doesn't move, but you can tell he noticed you. You begin to speak. Hello. Actually, what do you say? What do you say? He looks up at you, slowly, like putting his head up, and then his helmet kind of like falls back a little bit. You can see wrinkles of age and eyes of experience. This man has seen war. He quietly says, in common, I do not know your tongue.
Alright, let's see whatever languages I got in here. Did I take common?
feel like you're legally required to.
Oh, let's hope so.
Yeah. If you
I feel
did,
like
that
if,
could
feel
be
like
a
if you
problem
didn't, I feel
for
like
the rest of
somebody.
this campaign.
Where would it be? Oh, my languages didn't save. Yeah, I took common.
Okay.
Yeah. When in doubt.
I do not know your tongue.
Maybe this one might work more.
Yes. How can I help you?
What is this place?
You are currently in New Stockholm. Jurisdiction of the Don Quixote family.
But where is that?
We are in Loki's Shallows, the sea of many misfortune, on the coast of Tyr's continent.
Hold on 1 second. And where is that?
Oh, buddy, you have to know where the continent is.
Man, I'm from the other side of the world.
How did you?
I walked out of the woods. That's how you know I got here.
You seem to not know where you're from. Who are you? As he says this, as he says this, he slowly stands up in his sword, grasping it a little tightly. He cocks his head up, and though he's shallow and though he's short, he looks up into your eyes with a little bit of aggression.
Well, you do not have to be aggressive with me. You may
And then Kunkus comes over.
As all of this was concurring and all this like hubbubaloo was going on, Kunkus, just looking to his right, saw a shadow pass by him. A cloak, black, didn't pay attention. As he looked over, he saw what looked to be a big snake. His jaw dropped. His interest grew. And so Kunkus started to lumber over. Kunkus snorted. What did you say?
What a snake in the town.
He lumbers over. Gaimon puts his hand up to Kunkus. Stay where you are. He is safe. For now. I do not know you. You speak my tongue. There are creatures within these woods that wish to destroy this town. I do not know who you are. However, if you mean to seek harm to my people and to this town, I will slay you. Seek and tell me your intention, otherwise you shall fall. Here where you stand.
You have the wrong idea going on here. I'm just trying to get more familiarized with my surroundings.
Do you not know where you are? Were you shipwrecked? How would you come across here? I know there are creatures of scale in those woods. How are you not one of them, trying to trick me? As he says that, he smacks his sword hilt down into the ground. And though it was very quickly and very quietly, a crack in the bedrock appeared. He is strong.
Kunkus scratches his belly.
Okay.
Look, if you're just gonna think I'm here to take over your town, I'm not really like that. I'm more of a druidic folk, if you know what that means.
Yes, I do. Answer my question. How'd you get here? As this happens and this conversation happens, we look at the ship. The ship came in quickly and left just as quickly. A man, a lizard man, a philosopher, walks off of the port crane because that was the biggest area that he could walk off of. It was a big ship. And starts to walk down the steps into the port. As he looks up, he sees a massive fellow. Big, meaty, delicious, and strong. Standing next to this tower. He is interested. He has never seen this type of species before. So he quickly walks over. Mr. Tehen, what do you think of what's going on at the Gaimon's post? What do you see?
I see a lot of trouble I don't want to get involved in personally. However, there is weakness somewhere here to be exploited. I shall watch from the shadows and sunbathe. It was kind of chilly on the boat.
Okay.
I'm gonna stealth and try to pretend to be like a shingle on a roof or something, and try to just watch from the sidelines what happens for entertainment. That's a 16 on stealth.
You take your tablet and you put it in your mouth, and you climb up old Gaimon's post, nestling at the top of one of the mortars, eyes peering down. And you sunbathe, your cold-blooded nature enjoying this tropical heat. You feel at home as you stare down beneath this event going on. Geimon, Presses again. Tell me how you got here.
Well, partially I swam here, and then I ended up in your forest.
So, are you from the Quitzilan Empire? Are you one of them lizard folk?
No,
No. You swam here, and yet you're not. What island you come from?
well, here's the thing. I think my
Luna?
boat crashed. I was on a boat.
Hmm?
What island would make sense for me to come from?
You
If
don't
I
know.
was- I don't know.
You don't know shit about this place. Okay, continue.
Well, I was on a boat from very far away. I am not from this region of places. So, I was getting here, and then I woke up in the woods. Animal handling.
What animal
The
handling?
bird- the birdie's trying to tell me something.
So,
Why are you
as
touching
this
me?
is said, a bluebird flies over and lands on your shoulder. You are a druid in your nature, so you sense it. It's a beautiful soul. Hello, how are you, Chris?
Is this thing just speaking common, or?
No, it's speaking. It's like speaking in an animal. You don't understand it, but you can tell its intentions. It's very pure. So you don't understand it because you're not using to speak with animals. But the thing is just you can kind of just tell off of the vibes.
Alright. I'll nod it, but I can't really talk to it right now because I'm in the middle of something.
The bird flies back. And it talks to Kunkus. Kunkus, what did it say?
Do I have to roll for knowing what it said or no?
You can do it with advantage because it's your pet. Either animal handling or insight. Do you know how to do
So-
advantage?
No.
Okay, so you would pick the. You know how you did animal handling? You'd put the press when you press check, you hold it, you don't let go, and you scroll it up, like you push it up, and then it's advantage, and then below is for disadvantage.
Okay.
There you
Kunkus doesn't understand.
go.
Kunkus pat the birdie and give it a bit of seed.
The Gaimon looks at you in the eyes. Mister, I do not know who you are or what you are saying.
You can't read that?
I do not believe you are lying to me. However, your intent is something I do not know. You may come into our town. However, I will keep a smart, calloused, watchful eye on you. As he says that, he looks directly up into the eyes of Tehen. You, what are you doing?
Whoa, he just detects me?
Man, his
Yes.
passive perception is crazy. He's the man on the post.
He has 16 passive perception? Okay.
He looks up.
Watching, obviously.
Get down from there.
No. Why? I'm not doing anything.
He picks up his sword. He looks at you. Mr. Fellow Man. Mr. What is your name, Snake Man?
Is this the Rafarian?
Mr. Stravia. Please, pick yourself home and treat it as if you were in someone else's. He
Alright.
grabs his sword, he opens up the door, and he starts walking up the steps of old Gaimon's post. As he leaves, you can hear the steps. Each step, you can feel some intent. Tehen, you can feel bloodlust in the air as each step gets louder and louder, climbing the post.
I'm not going anywhere. I didn't do anything wrong.
This happens. We're gonna go to the market, where we can see fishmongers trying to sell their food. A man trying to sell his fruit, but his fruit's a little expired. A woman trying to sell herself. And lots and lots of different merchants. As this is happening, we see a man with a cloak, similar figure, staring deeply and talking to a man. His face covered, but his mouth ajar. Talking to a merchant who may know some information. Huginn, what?
Yes, what was that?
You are talking to somebody who may know information about
Yeah.
Mr. Batista.
Sir David Batista. So,
Yes.
what
No,
do you
sir.
what do you know about this man?
Oh, I don't know anything.
Can I roll an insight check to see if he's lying to me?
Yes. Yes. You previously showed. Oh wait, roll an insight check. You previously showed him a bounty poster for him for 1,000 runes, and he kind of like really tight choked really a bit, like when he saw it, and you can tell he's lying when you ask him, "Are you sure you don't know?"
So I press him harder. Like, I know you're lying to me. You better tell me.
I can't. He'll get. Go to the bass barn. That's all I can do. Leave me. Go.
Who am I looking for? What am I looking for when I get there?
The man you seek and his minions. Now leave me. And I didn't tell you.
What was that, dude?
I'll start meandering on over to the bass
Do you
barn.
have any more paper towels? Will, do we even have more paper towels?
Yeah.
Kunkus is on a side mission.
Yeah. So, you were walking. Do you understand where are you now mentally? As your.
I guess, again, according to his explanation, it sounds like I'll find David Batista in the bass barn. So, I'm headed there, looking for a big old group of people.
Okay.
As he mentioned minions.
Sounds good. So, you perk your head up, and you start to walk towards the biggest building outside of the market.
Projectile vomits. Oh my god.
We'll tell him to mute his mic in the future, so it says here. So you start to walk. We are going to now come back to the post. We now see and go back to our snake friend. Now that Gaimon is no longer watching you, or he's watching you, but he's no longer interrogating you, what do you do with your time?
I'm gonna go to the map store so I know where the fuck I am.
Okay, you know what? Sure. Do an investigation.
Alright. Guidance.
I don't think you're gonna get a guidance.
Why not?
Because nobody.
Girl.
Oh wait, do you have
He's
guidance
a druid.
yourself?
He knows how to do guidance. Yeah.
Guidance.
Okay, so you had a 12. Okay. As you peer away from the post, you almost feel as if nobody will question you, as if you are now free to enter. You slither over the bridge and you look over to the market. You can already see some children looking at you with their mouth open. As you slither, you pass by one of the children and you ask in common, "Hi," or "What do you ask? What do you ask?"
Do you know where to get the map?
No, we don't have maps. Old Jimmy has a map, but he's crazy.
Where does old Jimmy live?
Oh, he lives at the hut down there.
Okay. Hold
You
on,
have a cool tail.
Yes.
They look in amazement as you slither down the market.
I'm gonna. What's it called?
Where is Kunkus currently?
Kunkus is watching. Kunkus just watched the slither man slither away. I was gonna ask you something, but then you left. Sorry, slithering away. Now we go back to Kunkus, who just watched a big snake guy slither away, and Gaimon walk up a post, and now Gaimon is looking up at a lizard guy at the top of the post.
Oh. Gaimon's gonna kill the lizard. I need to help the lizard. Now
the
I'm gonna
lizard-
roll. I'm gonna roll.
The
to
lizard can
jump.
hear. Okay. Okay. The lizard can hear you, by the way.
Did you just say you're gonna kill the lizard?
No. The
that
old
what you
man's
said?
gonna kill the lizard.
Oh, okay. I was confused.
Okay.
Oh.
And then
Kunkus
Okay.
doesn't know if he wants to go to the hut or if he wants to save the lizard.
okay, do you speak out loud? So your inner monologues out loud. Okay. Okay. As we can see, we focus in on Tehen as he's sitting up there. He's hearing new information.
Mm-hmm. You expect me to do something? Is this guy coming up the stairs or what?
Kunkus starts walking up the stairs to tell old Gaimon, don't kill the lizard.
Okay. So Tehen believes in strength. He believes that he should hold his position. But Kunkus knows that old Gaimon's going to kill him. So Kunkus waddles over to the door. And as you can almost hear the footsteps of Gaimon finally reach the top of the stairs, and you can start to see his helmet Tehen, your eyes starting to beat a little bit. You hear Kunkus below say,
Gaimon, don't kill him. I was thinking about putting him in a stew, but he seems like a good lad.
roll persuasion, Will. With advantage.
Advantage. That's perception. Close enough.
We'll count that. We'll just count that. All right. Gaimon stops. Why, Kunkus?
Because the birdie told me the lizard's up there. Birdie think he's a good guy.
You hear Gaimon exhale. Fine. Get the fuck off my roof. He then starts to slowly walk back down the stairs.
I move to a different part of the roof where he can't see me, but stay on his roof. Later, ogre. I keep eyes on you too.
Okay.
This made Kunkus angry.
What?
Okay. So, Kunkus, now that all this has happened, do you wish to help or talk to the lizard, or do you wish to leave him? He doesn't seem to want to comply. He's just going to stay up there on the fucking building and just sit there. So, do you want to leave him alone and just go to your broken back hut idea, or what do you want?
Kunkus trying to save the lizard. Kunkus go to get more scrap.
All right. You start to walk away. The little birdie zooming around you like a little blue halo. You walk over the bridge. You look at your tippy toes, so you make sure you don't put too much weight. One time you walked on the bridge and it broke because you're so heavy. So you make sure you equally distribute your weight, and you start walking through the market. We can see a shadowy figure again. He stopped where he was walking. He was about to walk into the bass barn, this big door that's in the side of this building. It says Bass Barn, but it looks to be that this isn't a bass. It looks to be that there's multiple buildings here, built into the side of a cliff. And he's staring there at the door because He's standing there because he looked over and he saw a very odd sight. A slithering man, a slithering snake. As the snake slithers by, they both lock eyes. One's slitted eyes of green, the another's burning eyes of yellow. Do you interact? Do you say anything?
This for Kunkus.
No.
I'll leave that up to the snake man.
I don't know. I have no clue who this dude is. I'll just give him like a wave, like he lives here. Like, don't bother me. Hey.
Guess I'll just turn back to my business then.
Okay. As that happens, you slither right by. And then you see and hear a towering... As you see the same man, the same ogre, slowly peek his head above the crowd. A lot of little children around between his legs. Different people are like just giving him free shit. It's like, Kunkus! Oh, Kunkus, we love you! He said, alright. What do you say to him?
Alright, people. I'm going to the scrapyard again. Need me a new trinket for Mum.
Do you want my trinket? There's a fishmonger. He has like a broken hook that he can no longer use. Do you want it?
Kunkus reaches down. I'll take it. And stabs it through his ear. To wear like an earring.
Like
Ugh.
into his own ear?
Yeah.
Okay. Sleight of hand check? Yeah. Go. And you kind of like put it like right here. It hurts a little bit. And then you're like, ugh. Nice. Get back up. And you continue to walk over. Seems a lot of big, odd fellows are going to this general area. Style +1, exactly. The children and all the people go back to their business. And you can hear some hushed whispers talking about the odd fellows in town. We open to the broken back hut. Lots of trash, an old hut. And you see an old man kind of just jacking it in a barrel with human feces around him.
Kunkus?
Is that Kunkus walking in on this?
Not Kunkus. Kunkus has not seen this yet. Kunkus knows him. They know each other very well. But we're gonna go on to our snake fellow, Mr. Van. You come upon this sight.
Is that all that's here?
Yes. However, this seems to be the man you're looking for.
What was his name?
Old Man Jerry.
All right.
I didn't make an NPC for him because I thought it would be a little bit too lewd.
You could just show a barrel.
Yeah. So, do you say anything?
I'm gonna use Druidcraft to make it smell better.
All right, use it. Take your spell slot.
Get the cantrip.
It's a cantrip. Never mind. Cast it, please.
All right.
Okay. What do you want it to smell like? What do you want to happen?
I just want to smell more woodsy, not like shit.
You do use Druidcraft. You rub your hands together and blow with your hands. As this feeling of comfort washes over you and your smell, your very, very strong sense of smell, is able to have some respite. No longer smells like fish. No longer smells like sweat. No longer smells like piss and shit. It is better. However, this smell was comforting old crazy Jerry. He stops wanking and looks up. His jaw drops. Oh my god! Hello!
Hello there.
He continues to
old?
jack off while looking in your eyes. How are you?
Do you mind stopping? I don't want to be in the splash zone. Please turn around.
It's just a little bit of poopy.
Oh. God.
Who are you?
You can call me Zoe.
Hi. What you want?
I was told you'd have a map by some children.
Oh yeah, I got this one right here.
Please don't touch it with your right hand.
Oh wait. And he shares. Now this is a handout. If you go into handouts, he just shared a map of the area.
What the fuck
Oh my
is
god,
it?
it's straight nonsense. It's
What
straight
is-
nonsense. I don't think this is useful at all.
Here you go. Now, I'm not really into snake
Why is
folk,
there a
so
pile of shit in the middle of the map?
can you leave? I don't want you to be here. Leave. Go. Take your map and go. If you
Alright.
need more information, go to the Bass Barn. They can help you there. They also serve holy guacamole. Pretty good.
Why would a fish farm serve guacamole?
It's a tropical region.
Okay.
You take this map, which is a little dry, and there's some weird stuff in the center of it. It's weird. You crunkle it up, put it into your pocket, and you slither over. Here, you meet gaze with Kunkus coming over. Kunkus, veering, walking. And you also see a sly figure entering the Bass Barn, covered in a cloak. You zoom in past him, and we will get to you two soon. However, before we do that, I need everybody else to recognize. Okay, I'm trying to get you guys to go to the Bass Barn, everybody. So please stop sitting on the fucking roof and doing nothing. Okay. Okay.
I'm not investigating the town.
Yeah.
It's just
Ah,
character.
I'll sit on the
Okay,
roof
so
of the Bass
Kunkus-
Barn. Fine.
Yep.
That's the
We're
best
gonna go.
cooperation you're gonna get.
Okay, first off, we'll go to Tehen. Okay, but first, hello. Yes. What is your move? Are you just gonna sit there on the thing? You can do that if you
No,
want.
I will move. I'm following the events as transpired by the fellow weirdos of town. So I end up on the Bass Barn roof listening in.
So you're there listening, but you're not there.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Considering
fine.
the only person I've seen wanted to kill me like instantly, I feel like staying in the
You-
shadows is a good
Just
do
trying
it-
to save you, bro. What do you mean?
No,
Yeah.
I'm talking about the
Told Kunkus to
guard.
fuck
Lord
off.
Gaimon.
Yeah, I talk
Yeah.
about Gay Man. Yeah, Gay Man just wanted to shank me.
Okay. So I need you to do an acrobatics check.
I need to do an acrobatics check. Okay.
If you're literally going to be jumping from roof to roof, yes.
All right, I suppose that makes sense.
That's
Alright.
unfortunate.
Damn.
You wind up and you get ready and you look beneath and you see like the bridge and you're gonna crawl down and you're gonna crawl into the crevices and be sneaky and you wind up and you run and you trip and then you fall into the river beneath Gaimon's post. Luckily
Oh.
you can swim, but
Yeah.
using this you then swim across the edge, going underneath, holding your breath. And going away and beneath, there's some children who are playing in the water, a woman fishing, and you go through, and eventually you wind up right at the back of what looks to be a trash heap, and a big ogre walking over. We can see old man Jerry looks up, doing his thing, and then he finally sees you, Mr.
Staying away from this man. I don't want nothing to do with this dude.
Mr. Kunkus. And
No, not
he's-
Mr. Well,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
Kunkus is okay, but not this Jerry guy.
The old man looks up and says, "Oh, hey!" He's got a little bit of suspicious stuff on his hand. "How you doing, Kunkus?" He stands up, his dick out, really long actually, full of like little dots. And he walks over. He's like, "I love you, Kunkus. I love you so goddamn much. You my son. You know that." What does Kunkus say?
You ain't visited Mum in a while, have you?
No, I haven't. But I'm gonna be honest. She don't want me around.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
Come in, give you a kiss. Let me give you a big kiss, my big beautiful baby.
Oh, not today, Jerry. I'm looking for some scrap.
Oh, what? Got some scrap for you. Look right over here. And as he points over, and eventually, not knowing, he pointed directly to a visible Tehen looking over at like the rocks from the water. Boy, who are you?
Nope. Oh God, what can I even tell this man?
I'm a
I was
piece
gonna.
of scrap.
I'm just gonna hold my breath, man. I don't want to deal with this Jerry guy.
Oh, don't worry, Jerry. It's the lizard.
Oh, if you got him, it's alright. Oh, look at it. I got an old rusty sword. Check this out. Check this out. Look at it. As he does, he's kind of like a little kid to the size of you, but he's still like your dad. So he's like, look at this. Look at this. And then he looks over and he's like, he grabs another thing. He's like, this bucket. This bucket. Look at it. It's got a little paint at the bottom. Oh. He hands it up to you. And the piece de la resistance. He pulls up like a single shiny coin, but the face of Odin has been like scratched off and has just been made into like a little smiley face. Look at this! I found this in the water! I found it in the water! You look it? Can you see it?
Kunkus wants the coin.
Kunkus!
Kunkus then puts it in his mouth and eats the coin.
That's my boy! Good boy, Kunkus! Good boy! He's like rubbing your tummy. Oh, I love
Kunkus
you so
then
much. How's your body friend? Has she healed her wing?
She's right here, mate. She's right here. But
Oh, if you
give me
didn't
that
know it-
sword. Give me that sword and that bucket real quick.
Oh, you're holding it, Kunkus! Oh, you silly little man!
Alright, Kunkus cuts a piece of the bucket to fashion it onto his head as makeshift armor.
Proper rusty bucket night! Oh, I love you, Kunkus! I love you! He then holds his hand out and the bird flies over. As this happens, the bird flies over and the lizard. You go back to your perspective. What do you think of what's going on?
I think these are some strange folk. I think I'll maybe some more, you know, I don't know. But I don't see how any of this is useful to my schemes. Maybe something's more interesting is going on in the bar.
You then crawl back, and climb on top of the building. You look over and you realize that this building is actually like built into the cliff. Do you wish to climb to like the front entrance, or do you wish to climb around the side?
You know, honestly, I think I'm just gonna walk in. I have a bad history of climbing things today. Climb one thing, guy threatens to stab me. Climb another thing, I fall off. No, I'll just walk in here.
You walk over, the door's open. 2 people just walked in. So
All right.
walk in.
All right.
Finally, we end up with Kunkus. Kunkus, you're pretty thirsty. This bucket just reminded you of how you have not had enough drink yet.
Kunkus wants some holy guacamole in a brew.
Holy
going to the
guacamole.
bar.
Yeah, so good. Make sure that Big Barrel treats you well. He was mean to me. He kicked me out for having too many drinks last night.
Kunkus taps his dad on the head twice and then stumbles into the bass barn.
Alrighty, everyone. Cool. Now that we have done that, we finally open up in the bass barn. Okay. Go, and there we go. The music's going. Perfect. As we open up, there's this beautiful, luxurious room. It looks like this, actually. Literally this image. If you open up to the door, it opens into this. Beautiful. It's right beneath the big fortress of New Stockholm. So some people can walk down into the bar and walk up into the fort, There's a lot of different people here. The more rich people of the town, they usually peruse here and live. And also some of the townsfolk will come here. There are waitresses walking around, skeevy little men in the corner, and overall, a very good, beautiful vibe. As we open up, we eventually see a man. A big, big man. He is standing at the bar. He's serving drinks, giving them oh. He looks to be half ogre. Half human, half ogre. As we see Kunkus enter, he's like, big barrel!
Oh, big barrel. It's good to see you. Fit
Big
takes
barrel.
the bucket off my head and places it on the bar. Fill me up, barrel.
Will do, Kunkus. Oh, you beautiful lad. As this happens, we can see a couple other shady figures drinking in the tavern. We see a woman dressed in pink, a pirate. She is drinking with two other ladies. She's laughing hard and eating pieces of pizza. As she's laughing, she's speaking in a language you guys do not understand. Some foreign language. The two other ladies with her are laughing with her. They seem to be waiting for someone. Next, we see a couple other things. We see a man over in the corner with a couple people gambling with cards. With a big Aussie hat. He's got an axe at the side of his chair. And he's got a couple even little people around him. And what looks to be a
All right.
Oh,
My
I think
friends
you should
come-
know something, Gaimon.
What'd you say?
Before you came outside, he basically just started a pirate war with some pink lady.
Solemn look passes over his face. What did she look like?
If you click on the NPC's tile, she's not there anymore. She just wore pink. She spoke a funny language.
That would be the Charlotte family.
Said something about a big mama.
Okay. The war
He's
would
such
not
a
happen.
big mama.
That is none of my business. We will leave that there. I believe if there was going to be a battle, it would be in the south. So stay away from the southern part of the island for the next couple days. That would be bad for you. He taps his sword against the ground. Kunkus, who are these men?
I don't know them in one bit.
Do you like them?
No, they're mean. Plus, the little man told me I need a bonk one for a little bit of gold. Well, actually, he beat me in a drinking challenge.
I am talking about the men who are following you and the lizard.
Oh, they're
And-
good guys. The lizard's a bit mean, but I like the little man.
Okay. He looks up. Kind of looks over to like the corner, almost as if he's staring. The first time, he's staring away from this one location. He looks back at you. They're going for the gold. It's no use to me anymore. Okay. Kunkus, I've got a job for you and your friends. You guys can split the pay. I need you to go and secure something for me. In particular, I need you to protect someone. Can you do this?
It's no big deal for Kunkus and crew.
Okay. You're gonna go to the cave. You know the one that I found you at?
Where my mum was.
Yes, where she was.
All right, I'll go on. What you need done there, mate?
I need you to go in there, go deep, and I need you to go talk with her. You know her. Tell her it is no longer safe, and tell her to leave the island. And the gold, you guys can take it. I no longer need it.
All right.
He taps on the ground, points, go that way. As he does, he turns around, walks back to his post.
Before you guys leave, looks like a lot of people are heading that way. You might need some backup. If you are
And
willing
who
to.
are you?
You may call me Zor, as the people of this island cannot comprehend my full name.
I've seen little baby ones of you slithering around on the ground. I don't
If you
like
got-
yous.
If you find some more, I will make them like you. As payment.
Make them like me.
Yeah.
You'll
Little
turn them into
man-
ogres?
Little man, Mr. Huginn, what do you think of this lad?
Well, we could use a couple more hands.
2, to be precise.
Or
Lizard man, what are you thinking?
I think this island is full of weird, illogical people. People that are easily manipulated by gold. Gold.
Not me. I don't.
Well,
I don't
not
need it.
right. Not you, of course. Long time companion of large girth. No. Of course not. It's not. Alright. Well.
All right, come along, snake boy. We'll go.
Okay.
Alright.
I assume he means us superior cold bloods, huh?
Whoa.
Reptiles for life.
You do not want to start that conversation. Snake people are.
Kunkus bonks Tehen in the back of the head.
Ah! I'm gonna cast prestidigitation so that like
Huginn
little
would like
birds
to
fly above my
laugh.
head. I'm gonna use prestidigitation to like some little like illusion of birds above my head. Ah! Oh! You're gonna give me a concussion. Oh! It's like there's no room in here for bonking. We must
Oh,
we must find other targets of our violence. Mm,
we go cave now, crew.
Lead the way, Kunkus.
Oh. Dear
Kunkus?
diary, this may
Oh,
have been a
shit.
mistake.
What's your name, Lizard?
Tehen.
Tehen. What is that? What is that gold thing you're carrying around?
This is actual gold. He does not. He ignores the tablet in his hands and like it goes into his pocket. He's like, "This is gold."
No, the big one.
Oh, no. That is a story for another time. I believe there are several individuals with a head start on us.
All right.
Okay. By the way, did you add the gold that you got into your equipment, Rosemite?
I gave myself 10 gold because I figured we were splitting it, and then 5 of it was going to the bar.
Okay. Then
Kunkus
go.
ate 5 of
I'll
them.
take
He
it.
ate 5. So Kunkus add 5 gold, and then 10 go to Huginn.
Huginn's rich. Before we
Okay,
take
yeah.
off, do we need to? Anybody need to buy anything?
Clutch my gold close to my chest. No! You have no
Higher
good
up.
goods here. I asked her, it's like, I heard there's no maize, crawdads, or turkeys here. So nothing good for buying.
Kunkus thinks this man's weird.
This man thinks Kunkus is weird, but you don't hear me talking about it.
They usually
Oh.
are. Yes.
Kunkus goes to the crew go to the cave.
Okay. Kunkus starts to walk each step. The marketplace is now empty. Because of the big kabloo, people are so used to evacuating quickly. However, as Kunkus starts to walk, almost like peaceful drums, the music of the marketplace people start to come back at. During this time, there's literally nobody in town, but after old Gaimon went back to his post, and Kunkus was walking with his usual gait, the people filtered outside of the houses. Everything was back to the way it was. Kunkus is right round the bridge at the market. He passed his hand, his foot, walks over the bridge. Nothing happens. And he takes an immediate left over to where we saw Zor slither in from town. He then says, he then points in front of him and gestures that this is the way that he needs to go, remarking,
Oh, this way to the cave, boys.
and they walk. At first, there's a couple rocks jutting to the left and left. You can see Kunkus just kind of steps and is okay. There's lots of rocks and jagged, but he's okay. He just keeps walking. It's following. A little hard on your scales as you slither, but it's okay. Steps go higher and higher, and you kind of rise to a cliff until eventually it plateaus. You are now at the edge of town, and you look back over this beautiful ocean. You can see the fort. A little something to down south and to the right cuts off into the woods. Kunkus walks into the jungle, and you guys follow too. As you walk, the wind carries a bit different. The trees themselves sing in this beautiful way. Little baby Zors are like slithering in the grass. You can see little squirrels chirping and going through. It gets closer and closer. The road slowly dies. It was there for the town people who lived further out, but no one goes this far into the jungle. No one goes this far into the jungle. Because it is dangerous. Only the dastardly and the insane go this far. Kunkus is one of them, and he takes his steps. this is a way home to him. He continues to walk. As you guys progress, you go further and further into the woods. You can start to feel a different vibe, as if you are in somewhere else, as if you have passed a gateway, as if you are back home. You, Zor, feel as if a sensitive feeling. You felt this sensation of nature. As you walk, Kunkus is looking up at his little bird swimming around, flying. And you are here on this dirt path. In front of you seems to be an old dead creature, its vertebrae and ribs almost creating a tunnel. Trees. You have to walk this path for around an hour until eventually you will come to a clearing and you will get to this place that Kunkus can't really pronounce what the people call it. What do you call it? What is this place that you call? This place that you're heading to?
The cave or the...
There's the place before the cave.
I just call it the tree place.
The tree place. In an hour, you will be there. As she steps forward, you can see Huginn taking steps, each of his steps behind where Kunkus has stepped, as if walking through snow to resist walking through the mud. So there's easily now not as much rock, just mud. And
can I do something while we're walking?
Yes.
Can I do a survival check to try to cover our tracks?
Sure. Yeah.
Nice. Guidance, guidance, guidance.
You try to stay in the back, and as you slither, you use your body weight to get rid of their footprints, but you can't get rid of your body and your scales.
Mm-hmm.
For all they know, there's a big snake. It's good enough.
Kunkus puts the little man Huginn on his shoulder because he knows he doesn't like the mud.
Hey, I won't complain.
Ooh, you guys are walking. Huginn climbs up. And you're wandering. What are you guys thinking? You guys are talking? Have any explanation?
Take this route every day down to Big Barrel's bar.
So, Kunkus, what's your story? You been living here for a while?
I think so, ever since I can remember. And my mum's up here, right up in the cave we got to go to. But, nothing like a little bit of scrap to satisfy the urges, you know. Who doesn't love a little bit of scrap? And I've got me birdie here. She keeps me company on me walks.
Can I hand Kunkus a piece of gold for him to eat?
Yeah. You take a piece of gold.
Kunkus sniffs it and then immediately eats it.
Nice. Other two, you're gonna join the conversation, and you're gonna be like slithering and walking behind, keeping your eyes darting into the woods.
I don't think you're supposed to eat that much money.
Kunkus stops in his tracks, turns around, and says, "What did you just say, you little snake? I've seen your little babies on the floor here."
Is there one on the floor?
Make a perception check or an investigation check, Will.
This isn't very good, these.
That's not bad.
As he points to the ground, he points to a little snake, but he also stops and he holds his hand up. He looks behind him. He feels the eyes of something. Of a group of rascals he knows. They're not the nicest folk. Sorry, you cast animal friendship?
Oh yeah, on the snake immediately.
Okay. And Do you do anything with the snake?
Well, does he pass his wisdom save?
Does the snake pass the wisdom save?
Yes, the snake passes the wisdom save. Yes.
Oh, then nothing happens.
I knew you were full of
Wow,
nothing,
auto
you
success.
snake.
Yeah, auto success, animal friendship.
Okay, fine, sure. Give me a second. Okay. I meant the other link where he's your friend. I meant that he's your friend, sorry.
So he failed then, yeah.
So the snake's your friend, alright? You befriended the snake.
Hey, snake. Go over there and check out on those guys and see if anyone's following us, and then report back.
It just shakes its head. It's back. However, as this happens, we hear Kunkus remark and look off into the woods. As he does, he looks at some eyes. A couple little critters show up.
Cool.
Point at you, Kunkus. The one on the board puts his spear up.
Kunkus,
What
you
do
know
you
these fools?
fuckers want? What do you want? Get out of here.
Do a charisma check.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Where's charisma? Is this it?
Intimidation. Do an intimidation check. Oh, shit. No. We'll give you another chance. Intimidation. Good intimidation.
Okay. Shit, hold up.
God damn.
You step. And you use your body and then you look at him. As you're doing this, like, Huginn's like, oh. Turn your shoulder. What do you say? Just get out of here?
No, I just got.
They go, and then they run off into the woods. As they run off, you kind of just go, and you keep walking. And, oh, shit. Oh, excuse me, guys. As you walk the jungle path, you walk, and eventually you reach a new aspect. This is the place that he called the tree land, or tree area. What'd you call it again?
Replace.
Tree. This is where you have to head first. Next, we see or we hear the snake slither back up to Mr. Zor.
What'd you find out? Does he not speak parcel tongue?
Parcel tongue is not.
I have it on my character sheet as a language I have.
I think Yanti actually can just speak of snakes.
Oh, they can?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
If it's anything snake related, I can pretty much just do it.
Okay. And okay, that works. Then you go down and you can speak to Snake. There, trouble. Not behind, but ahead. And then slithers up your tail.
Nice.
Okay.
There's trouble nearby.
As you say this, Kunkus stops. And he looks back.
There's not trouble for Kunkus. No one dare bother me on my way home.
Oh, fuck. You see a man up in the front, somewhere near the water. Looking at some water, he's sharpened one of his knives. He then looks over. He sniffs. Looks around again. He whistles. quiet.
This is the same
Another
guys
one,
from the bar.
Another one comes from into the bushes. Maybe you don't know what he was doing. He walks up.
At
They
this
both
point,
are
I
crouched.
hop off Kunkus's shoulders and kind of get ready.
The
We
whispering.
should set up an ambush.
I think they already see us.
Just immediately starts walking towards them.
Alright,
Oi, what are you doing over there?
Okay, they immediately pipe up, grab their knives, and we are going to start initiative. Everybody roll for initiative. Okay.
immediately. Alright.
I have 2. Do I do both or just one?
I don't know why there's 2, just
I clicked one of them. I don't know if it rolled.
You did
Yeah,
not get her.
let me think. Roll for initiative. I see everybody's rolled, I believe. 4 people rolled and they're there. Okay. So they are on edge, so they're gonna fight. However, you guys are at advantage. Only Kunkus is visible. They only see Kunkus, so they're going to attack Kunkus at first with the first turn. But you guys are kind of hidden, so you guys can still use the idea that they don't see you yet. Okay.
Okay.
The first skeever. Let's go to the tactical map. Excuse me. Okay. I do not have music for the battle, so if you want to look up like battle music, feel free.
I got you. I'll post
Yeah.
something.
I'm listening to Haya.
I'll pull up my
That seems a
Spotify.
little excessive.
D&D battle music.
Okay. My computer is kind of shitting itself. It's turning off and turning on. Sorry about this, boys. I'm just trying to make sure I can get this. Okay, it is really shitting itself. It does not want to work. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Shitting itself. Okay, there we go. Exit this. Okay. Here. Okay. Sorry, guys. This thing. I think I picked too much of a complicated like battle. So now like my computer is literally like about to shit itself.
2 guys is too complicated for your computer.
It's more that I picked a big screen and my system doesn't know how to handle it.
Oh.
Okay.
Do you have any other things open at the same time as alchemy?
No, I do not.
Oh.
Excuse me, everyone.
That'd be the easiest fix.
Will
Yeah,
is
it's
your kitty's
literally-
name.
Let's just turn it off and turn it. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take the 10-minute break. Okay, cool. Anyways, so now I got everything settled. It's gonna be a little wonky, but I think we're good. I just had to put my computer in the freezer so that it could cool down. We're all good.
Actually?
I want it to be known that it's free. I'm not asking you guys for money. It's my first time, so there's gonna be some weird stuff. Thank you for your patience. And because we started late, we'll have another 2 hours exactly-ish to finish the game. So it looks like we're gonna have some time.
2 hours?
Yeah, 3 to 4 hours is in total. We started 2 hours ago.
Damn. Alright. I don't know
So
if I
we-
can stay that long, I'll be honest.
Okay, that's okay.
I'll
Just
see.
one more hour is fine.
Kunkus has an early bedtime.
Kunkus wants to hang out with his girlfriend.
Oh, okay. So, all this has started. We are here. We opened up. The skeevers were looking down at their knives, and they looked up and they stood. They hear Kunkus, and they, because of the battle map is now set up, you guys are all in sight. There's no hidden stuff. Forget what I said. It's battle time. Huginn, you go first. Each square represents 5 feet of movement speed, and depending on who you are, you can move different speeds. 6 squares is the most you can go.
Can I move diagonally?
Kunkus, it is not your turn. Okay. You want to move diagonally?
Is diagonally 5 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you hold down the right mouse button, you can actually measure how far it is to go somewhere.
Ah.
Yeah.
I believe, did Rose Knight get the music for fighting? The fight music?
I posted some music in the holler.
Alright, cool.
Okay, I have a question. This could be a stupid question, but all my D&D experience comes from Baldur's Gate 3. In Baldur's Gate 3, you can have melee weapons in one slot and ranged weapons in another slot. Do I have to switch which one I'm using in D&D? Does it take an action to switch from a short sword to a short crossbow?
No.
Okay, then I would like to use my short crossbow and attack one of the skeevers.
Which skeever in particular?
The one on the left.
Okay, that's okay. The one on the left. Let's see. Then that's going to be pretty far, right? How far can your bow shoot before it starts to get inaccurate?
Short crossbow can shoot 320 feet.
Then you're good. You're good to go. Okay. Then shoot. Let's see if it hits.
Oof.
13 attack, and let me see this guy's again. His AC is yeah, that's going to be a miss.
Yeah. Alright, I will
Okay.
then.
Figures. Unbalanced Drew encounter. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking.
How does one move?
Wait, actually, I'm sorry, I misread it. That is a hit. My bad. That is a hit.
Oh, it's a hit?
That
I
is
was
a hit.
joking. Is it a hit though? It is.
It is a hit. It is
That's
a hit.
6 damage right there, bucko.
Yeah, 6 damage right there. Yeah, so you're on top of him, so you got a good view. You were there, the crossbow, you're aiming.
So
As
how...
he points his knife up to point at you, right in like the upper part right here, so close to his heart. If he falls to the ground, he's like, oh, fuck. Starly stands up and he's like, yeah! The other one like looks up and you see.
How do I move? It won't let me move.
You should be able to just drag your token. You may have trouble because
Yeah, Kunkus
you're
is in
under.
the way.
Yeah, Kunkus, get out. Yeah, there you go. Now you can move.
I'll just move there. I'll use my 15 movement to hop. I guess I'll be there then. 15 movement to dismount, and then I get the other 15 to move.
Okay.
And then is it like
Okay.
an end turn button or?
No,
yeah, that would
That's on the DM. You don't have to.
yes. All right, and then I just click you, I just double click you, or what do I do? Next. There we go.
There's an error. Yeah, there you go.
All right. Your turn.
The guy is still alive, I assume.
The guy on the left, yes,
Okay.
he looks pretty battered though. He's like, ah.
All right, I will cast Chill Touch on him. One. Jesus Christ! All right, guy got.
That guy got fucked.
Oh man.
You see a hand, a chill in the air. You see a ghostly hand erupt from Tehen, and it goes and it like touches his throat, and he just like and like pushes him down. He's like slowly his life starts to drain, and then eventually he turns up. He dies. The other skeever, who's right here, just saw this man just die and get all his shit rocked. Immediately looks up, looks at you, looks up, and realizes he probably can't run. So he like grimaces his brow and he looks up back. This man is now dead. Skeever's dead. Okay. Now, do you have anything else you want to do?
I'm good. I got my meat shield right here.
Yeah, good Kunkus. Alright, Kunkus, it's you now. What you want to do?
Fungus runs here. He's 15 feet. And
You can run 30 feet. You can run 30 feet. Or
Yeah,
technically,
throws
if you're an ogre, you can run 40, but 30, yeah.
Huginn has wings, right?
What?
Huginn has wings.
Technically not
Yeah,
yet.
Technically, yeah, not yet.
I couldn't get it off the image. ChatGPT wouldn't let me do it.
Okay, I throw Huginn
Oh shit.
at the skeever.
Okay.
Classic.
Okay. Okay. I need both of you to roll an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics for Kunkus?
Oh, sorry.
I mean, roll.
Athletics. Athletics. I'm sorry. Athletics. Please both roll athletics. Or actually, Kunkus roll athletics. Oh my god. And Huginn roll acrobatics.
Nice.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, baby. This guy's
So-
getting fucked.
So Kunkus like walks up, grabs you, and you're like, oh. However, again,
Hell
you have
yeah,
that,
Kunkus, let's do it.
you have that innate connection.
Kunkus bros.
And then he goes like, chucks you, and you
I
go
torpedo
flying.
through the air, sword first.
Sword first. Okay, right into the head of this guy. He falls over onto the ground. You skid in front like a little bit, and you're dragging his sword through the girth, and then like his head just splits. You then like use the sword to stop yourself propelling, so you don't because you almost fall down the waterfall. He threw you so hard, and then you stop. He died.
Didn't have to roll for damage.
Okay, and then how do I get rid of somebody from the encounter set?
Drag them from the lineup on the right side, and then drag them down to hidden.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
As all this happens, this was kind of like this was big. All these, they just died. They weren't like the biggest people, but still, it was a lot. And as this happens, you guys hear a horn. And from the other side of the river, you see people emerge from the side, like the upper side. And these people come over here. We see a Murloc party band come. They came from hearing about a supposed interaction, a threat from the big ogre. Here, Jesus, sorry. Token. All right, perfect. And then.
Oh my god, they're so tiny. I didn't even see them.
Oh
Oh
shit.
shit, they're on the map? Where?
They're tiny.
There's two of
Holy
them. They're
fuck!
They are on the other side of the river.
Kunkus is literally gonna step on them, and they will die.
They heard of intruders in their land.
I only see the one.
I only see
And
one.
they point at you.
If you just quit out of the game and go back into the game, sometimes that helps reload the enemy tokens.
No, or quit
Exit?
out. No. You quit out of the tactical map and you reload back in.
Or do that,
Okay,
yeah.
I see him now.
Okay, I see him there.
All right, Zor, it is your turn. In all of this, you got to see some people show up.
Alright. Well, since I'm hidden, I'm gonna make sure I'm hidden into a sneak check.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think you have a spell that has 90-foot range.
I do not. I don't think I sneak.
Probably not.
Well, I don't know that. Towards
Okay, what's-
the water. That's
Okay,
it.
compass. Okay, and the other two are just dead. Okay, cool. So you go to the water, and then you end your. Did you end your turn?
Yep, that's all I can do.
Okay. Next, we have a Murloc hunter. He like kind of like slides down the side of the hill, getting behind some shrubbery. He then goes and does a move. He does a little spear chuck at you, Mr. Zor. All right.
Oh my god, it's just like the first session in my game. You're gonna get killed by throwing spears again.
No, no, no.
Please roll nat 20. Nat 20. Nat 20.
I swear
Oh.
to God.
I'm trying to spear chucks. The fuck is this? Use. There we go. Perfect. Spear chuck.
God.
No.
Are we doing grievous injuries?
No.
Alright, cool.
This is one shot. They have 16 to Dex or Strength. Holy schmoly!
Oh shit. I got like 2
Okay.
HP.
You're at 2 HP?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
He kind of says that. As he says that, he goes like this. And then he goes hides kind of like into the bushes. Out of sight. Next, Huginn. You notice this big muffle going on the other side of the room.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I gotta go help my friends. I'm gonna run back over to fucking Kunkus and see if we can reenact what we just did. Cause that was dope as shit.
Alrighty. So you're gonna run over to Kunkus?
Yeah. Alright, Kunkus. You gonna throw me again?
I gotta wait my turn. Well, Kunkus will do it.
You can shoot him with your crossbow first.
Oh yeah. I'll shoot him with my crossbow. I'll shoot the
You will have disadvantage for the one behind the tree right here.
I was gonna shoot at the rider.
Okay. So that sounds good. Go for it. That hits.
Yeah.
That's going. Let me G trackers. Okay. You aim. You walk over to Kunkus and you're like, Kunkus, I need your help. But in doing so, and you're running over, you're going, and you look over. You see the guy, the Murloc on the boar, like aim right into the head, right between the eyes. Falls over. The boar runs off into the woods.
One shot him? Damn.
One shot.
Yeah,
However,
I like that.
yes. However, in you shooting him, two others appear from behind him.
Oh.
What the hell is this? Excuse me. Sorry. Did I just? Oh, I accidentally just fucked up very badly. That's okay. Okay. Up. Okay. Sorry about that, boys. Let me. I'm still learning. I'm sorry. Okay.
Alright.
There we go. And then, this guy is in the hidden. He's dead. Okay. And then, another Murloc. I think we'll just count him. All right. We'll make his token. I think it's him. Okay. Place his token here. All right. Cool. Perfect. So then, all of that's in. This guy's dead. He's away. Or yeah, wait. Move. Okay, perfect. So all of that happens. Let me go back to the next person who was supposed to be. After Huginn, it is Murloc Hunter number 1. So that would be this guy. No. We're gonna call him this guy. It's gonna be this guy. He came with the original badge. He goes, and climbs. He jumps down. He slides down past the river and ends up right around here. He looks at the big fella. And he's like, I recognize you. But he says that fear throws. And he does so at Mr. Kunkus. Spear Chuck. Okay.
I am curious, how much health does Kunkus have?
14.
Last.
Hits the
Chunky boy.
It hits him in like the side of like the throat. He's like, oh. Kunkus is upset with the hit.
We need to raid.
What?
7.
Bro, half my health?
Yeah, you're not raging. You do a lot of damage.
I may have imbalanced the amount of damage that they can do.
Oh, what the hell? Alright, I'll lose.
Hey,
You
they
gotta-
one tap us, but we can also one tap them, as we've learned.
Yeah, it's a 1-tap war. You could have raged. You take half physical damage when you're raging. Lasts for a minute.
Yeah, can I do that before it hits me?
You could have, not now.
Man, fuck this. Alright, let me do my turn. Stupid goddamn Murloc. Andrew. How the hell is this puny little frog thing gonna murder my ass?
I'm still learning. I'm sorry. Okay. Then there's Murloc number 2. He's one of the newcomers. Oh wait, no, actually he's not. Murloc number 2 is this guy. Murloc number 2, it's back to his turn. He pops out over again, and he's like, ooh. He runs up and he goes and jumps onto this little like rock. He already sees a snake guy. He's like, oh, he's bleeding. So he throws spear.
Why?
You know what's kind of
Mr.
weird,
Tehen.
Drew? I got
Yeah.
I got one complaint about this. This guy's attacked me twice before I've had a turn.
He's not attacking you. He's attacking Tehen.
Oh, you said snake guy. Fuck.
No, I meant you.
Yeah.
I meant-
Yeah, that doesn't hit. I'm gonna use my stone tablet to deflect his little puny spear.
all right, perfect.
Full of scrap on my body. You think that would defend me?
I'm sorry, okay? This is my first ever session running this goddamn. I'm
Alright,
worried.
whatever. I'll take the
Sometimes
damage.
you just get shanked, man. It just happens.
Alright, Tehen is you.
Alrighty then. I will. I'm gonna. I mean, there's kind of a lot of them. I'm gonna run. I'll run up to this guy. Over here. I'll stand on the beach and I'm gonna give him the whip with my tail. Kabam! Wow, holy shit!
He's dead. He's dead.
Bitch, slap him out of here. Here, and then I'll, if possible, I'll use this rock as cover. Cover.
All right, you're gonna use that rock as cover. Okay, that works.
Yeah.
Good turn. Next, Murloc Hunter. He's one of the new motherfuckers. It's this guy. He jumps off. Skirts right to here.
They got them hops, man. Holy shit.
Yeah, they're like they're half. You know, they're amphibians. You know, they're pretty good at it. He looks over and he sees Huginn, the black guy. Throws a spear.
I'm gray, thank you.
Sorry. Spear chuck. At you.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
fuck! God damn!
Wow. Holy schmoly.
Alright, Hugo, we gotta handle these little minions, bro. This is...
This is ridiculous.
Alright.
Holy crap. I
Kunkus
should-
is angry. Kunkus is very angry. Kunkus is furious.
Is Kunkus gonna rage?
Kunkus uses the rage spell from... That's the image I have for Furious. From Clash Royale. So
The
Kunkus
rage-
is angry. Now what do I do? I'm gonna throw Huginn again. Actually, you know what? No.
You
I'm gonna-
conscious?
Oh, Huginn's just fine. Don't worry. He's,
Oh, okay.
He
Okay.
got
Got
3
one
health,
hit.
but yeah,
It
he's
is
still
20
breathing.
feet, Andrew. It is 20 feet down to this right here.
Yeah, a little log.
You see this log?
Yeah.
Kunkus is now fully enraged and takes the log out of the river and throws it at these two Murloc hunters.
Okay. That you're gonna have to roll an athletics check.
It's sideways too, so he's throwing it sideways. He's hitting both
Yeah.
of these fuckers.
Yeah. Athletics check.
For me.
You love a good old improvised weapon.
He picks it up. It's a little bit tough, but he's like, okay.
Should I get
He does-
bonus for having Furious?
Does he actually? Should it be at advantage or no?
You have advantage on athletics checks if you're raging.
Okay,
Okay, so
then
I
If you
roll-
pick a certain
roll again.
subclass in
Do the same
Barbarian
thing.
2, you get
Do this-
advantage with improvised weapons. But I don't
Yeah,
think
do the same thing. He also like has trash all over him, so we'll skip it. Roll again. Just roll again. This time. Oh, okay.
That'll work. Wow, one better. That's what we.
Okay. You pick up the thing, and you're like, and you throw. You picked it up. You throw it. It just took you a little bit. However, they were able to both make different saves. So let's have him.
Gotta make deck saves against it. Makes sense.
Yeah, deck save.
probably athletics.
This guy.
Oh,
He jumps out of the way. This guy goes shoot, right back to his little cover. And this guy, goes and he does a deck save.
What is this buffoonery, bro?
And they also, and he jumps across the river.
Alright, Hugh,
Wait.
handle this business.
I got
Oh
you,
my
don't
god.
worry. Unless that
Do
little
they-
shit runs up and fucking stabs me, then I'm cooked.
Do they have 16 strength and 14 dex? Holy shit, they're cracked.
They're stronger than me.
No kidding, dude. Dude told me I wasn't allowed to
These
roll for my
tiny
stats.
little murlocs are one thing strong. They're actually more dex. Well, they're. How much dexterity do you have, Andrew?
Sorry. I may have imbalanced the board.
I'm fighting 4 mini Kunkuses right now, bro.
Don't worry. I planned for this. I got schmooze on my next turn.
All right, we're going back to Zor. It's Zor's turn.
All right, Huginn's getting healed.
Yeah. Damn.
Wow, such heal.
6 health. You just go to
Thank
your
you, good
tracker.
sir.
Yeah. And then
Anything?
I'm gonna try to sneak again because I'm not looking so good. Oh yeah.
And you
17.
can see it. You're stealthy.
Snake and snag. I'm
All
so
right.
slithering.
Alrighty. Next.
I still got turn.
Oh shit. Sorry. And you're gonna
He's
move.
got- yeah, he
That's
can
fine.
move as well.
And then
No.
that's your turn. Okay.
Yeah.
So Murloc Hunter, that is this guy up here. He's gonna see everything going on, and he's gonna like peer up, and he's gonna be like, "What is this?" He's gonna like, he's looking around, and he's like, "Oh my God, somebody's across the river." So he's gonna go, "Whoop," and he's gonna land right here. He's gonna look over, and he's gonna look at that undamaged guy who's a lizard, and be like, "I'll throw a spear at you."
Does the rock count as half cover or 3/4 cover?
It counts as like cover, so he'll throw at disadvantage.
No, it doesn't. Cover doesn't give you disadvantage. Half cover gives you +2 AC, and 3/4 gives you +3 AC.
Okay, then it'll be half. It'll be. What's the one that plus 3 AC is what you'll get.
+3 AC.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. He throws.
That is a miss if you're giving me +3 AC.
Yes, it's plus 3 AC,
Shoo.
and it's going. And then it's gonna look over, and then it sees an angry ogre looking down at him, and it's like, "Oh, what did I get myself into?" Next, Huginn.
I think Huginn's gonna walk up here and try and shank the fuck out of this Murloc Hunter.
Gotcha.
Short sword.
So this guy, let me see his trackers. How much health do these guys have? So you smack him, right?
Yep.
Okay. You walk up to him, and what's his AC? Let me see his character. His AC is... Okay, yeah. You hit. It's a hit. So you slice. You walk up, and you go... whoosh. You cut off his arm and deep into his body.
Is he still alive?
He's still alive, but you cut off one of his arms.
Then can
Not
I
a spear
God.
throwing arm.
can
Oh, he
I
can't throw
shove him
spears anymore.
into the river as a bonus action?
Sure. Okay, that would be an athletics check. Ooh.
Fuck. Guidance?
You try to push him, but he kind of like, and he holds strong. With not looking good though. He's bleeding pretty bad. He's not looking that good. Okay. So he, will be done. Okay. Next, it's going to be Murloc Hunter number 1, who is this guy. He went back. He's high, or yeah. I don't think this is Murloc Hunter. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be this guy. He pulls through, and he like walks over, and he sees the big snake, and he's like, and then he tries to run away, but he did get close.
Does he see me?
Like he sees you, he gets close, and then he gets scared. He tries to run away because he's like, oh my god, wait.
Drew, I got a 17 on my stealth check.
Wait, never mind. He doesn't see you. He doesn't see you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He pulls over and he runs right by you, and he goes over here and he looks at Chunkus and he looks at the fucking the goddamn lizard again, and he thinks, oh, I got a good shot. So he throws a spear at the lizard, who has +3 on AC. Spear chuck. Right. And that's gonna be a miss. He goes, Murder! And then he tries to run back into the woods, and he goes like right here. He doesn't think anyone's near him though. Next, it's gonna be Murloc Hunter number 2, which is gonna be this guy. And he's like, and he's gonna try to do a muck stab. And he's gonna try to stab you, Huginn, with his right arm. But because he has only one arm, he's gonna be doing this at disadvantage. Used with disadvantage. The hell is this? Use with disadvantage. Yeah, I'm playing as him. Okay, I'm sorry, boys. Where he's just gonna use it, I guess. There we go. Does that hit?
Muck stab.
That is a miss.
Okay, he misses, and he like staggers himself, and he kind of like he's like right here, and he's like, He then looks around, and he doesn't think he's gonna be able to get away, so he turns around and he runs into the water, and he's like running past this, and he
Do
gets
I
to
get
like
an
right around.
opportunity attack because he ran?
Yes,
You
yes.
go so far, man. Leave him right next to me.
Is opportunity attack just a regular attack in D&D?
Yeah.
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 Hell yeah. Fuck.
That's not gonna hit. He jumps
Damn.
over, he gets away, and he gets right here.
Kunkus can also make a reaction attack. Use a melee.
Kunkus swings the club.
Oh lord.
Swing the club.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Deleted from existence.
Turn into a puddle.
So Kunkus, like, do not hurt Huginn. Take the club. And like a golf ball, motherfucker flies across the pond into a rock. Looking like invincible after talking to Omni-Man type shit. Not good at all. This guy is dead. Okay, next. Tehen, it's up to you. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm gonna swim over here through the water and stuff. I'm a pretty good swimmer. And I'm gonna use one of my, as I named them, hungry charges. So I can make an unarmed, aka tail whip attack as a bonus action.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna give this guy the tail whip.
I don't
I'm gonna
think
That's
miss.
gonna be a miss.
I'm gonna miss really badly. And then technically both of these guys are within 10 feet of each other. Thunderwave has a 10-foot by 10-foot cube is what it affects, so I assume I can hit both of them.
You can hit one. The cover between the tree makes it hard. Can't do it.
The cover of the tree makes it difficult.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, that doesn't really seem worth it. I'm just gonna smack the same guy. I'm just gonna try to smack this guy again, I guess then. There you go. I think that'll go.
With your tail, his head just like fucking caves in and turning into like what looks like a ravine of meat. He like then falls onto
Meat
the ground,
ravine.
and in doing so, a little dust arrives, and you're like, "Oh shit! Wait a second." You look over and you see Mr. Zord. You're like, "Oh, hello." And he's like, "Hi." But yeah, this guy is dead. Okay. Next, we have one person left. This little hunter. He's angry. He wants death. He wants to get revenge. And he sees this big scary guy and what he just did with the club. And he's like, okay, what am I gonna do? Turns around, runs over this way, climbs up to here, and sees Huginn and throws a spear.
Bruh. That's gotta be racist or something.
Real, dude.
It's because I'm
I
gray,
haven't
isn't
taken
it?
any. I haven't taken any
Fuck
damage. He's
me,
gonna hit you
bro.
with 19. Yo,
6 damage.
he's out. Oh, maybe not. He got healed.
I'm back down to 3.
Oh, nice.
He then tries to waddle up like a couple more steps, and then boom, ends up here. Next.
All right. Kunkus walks 20 feet to the lizard, Tehen, and chucks him directly at the Murloc hunter.
It's like, I know where this is going. All right, do your tossy business. I'll do all the work here.
So do I have to do an athletics, Sander?
Wait, give me a second. I fucked it up yet again. The fuck? Joe. Okay. Token. Okay. And then, sorry, and then,
Oh, there's only one of them.
Joe. Yeah, there is only one of them. I'm just fucking this up. It's okay. I already know his
Spawning more of
stats. It's okay. Just, yeah, you gonna throw him?
Damn right.
That's gonna be an athletics. That's gonna be athletics, but is Tehen being thrown as well?
Well, I'm the
I'll
one
throw
being
both
thrown.
of them, yeah.
Okay. Wait, you're throwing the snake and him?
Yeah, I'm throwing both
Wait,
of
Oh
them.
my
it won't.
god! Okay,
Double
yeah, I
Christian?
guess you could do that. It's gonna be acrobatics, and then it's gonna be both of you are gonna be doing acrobatics, and he's doing athletics.
Oh,
I'm doing
jeez.
acrobatics.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I do
Got
what?
one
Athletics?
You're doing
athletics.
athletics.
Yeah.
Well, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Oh god!
Oh, good thing you have advantage.
You walk
I'm
over, you're
raged.
excited.
I'm
You
raged.
He's
grab
raised.
them,
He has advantage.
But like you smack them to the ground. Both of you.
No,
take
I'm
damage.
raged. I'm
Use,
raged.
use your ears, motherfucker.
Roll again.
gets to roll again.
Roll one more time.
Roll
Okay,
again.
roll again. Okay. If it's bad though, that's what's gonna
If
happen.
you roll another nat one,
it's
you're never
another
not
nat
gonna
one.
touch me again. Oh no. That's...
Okay. You grab them, but the snake's a bit too heavy. So you take the lizard and you go, and he flies. But he doesn't fly as far as the other guy did. He flies to like right around here. And he's able to land, but it's not graceful. But he's able to like up to right here. Okay?
Alright.
End of Kunkus's turn. Oh, wait, shit. End of Kunkus's turn. Next, Mr. Snake Man.
All right. Go right up to this asshole, and then.
What? The Murloc, of course. Yes.
Go up to this asshole. Oh yeah.
He needs to make a
Con
con
save.
save. Wow, 4 damage. Oh,
Hey
frightening.
man, I got that for free.
And is this the man who was at 2 health?
It depends if he passes con save.
No, the 2 health guy died over here. Yeah, okay. He's gonna pass his con save. Okay, let's see.
Wait,
Just do nothing.
does nothing if he doesn't he have to
give me a
roll a
second.
con
Give
save?
me a second. Give me a second. Con save. All right, let's see.
Oh.
Okay, because it's a nat 1, I'm a flavor text. You walk up. That comes out of your mouth, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Right into his eyes, into his face. He's like, ah! And it gets on the ground. He's like, fucking, he's blind. He can't move. He's like fucking spiraling around, and it like sinks further and further into his skin. He's now blind and immobile, in an incredible disadvantage.
Nice. That's it.
Okay, next, Huginn.
What's my? I'm shooting with the crossbow again.
You are at advantage.
Just put him out of his
Oh,
misery.
I'm at advantage, eh?
Yeah,
He's
because he's
prone.
immobilized.
How do I roll with advantage?
You can right click on the action and then select use advantage.
Oh. Pew!
He better be dead.
Dead. And that, everyone, is the end of initiative. They all died.
Now we long rest, right?
Now we loot.
we get Kunkus to scrap.
He was probably.
Now to decide what happens now. Remember, there's 2 corpses of skeevers, so 2 pirate people, and there's like 5 corpses of different murlocs.
I think we roll investigation to see what loot we can
Around
find.
Loot.
Wait,
Are you guidance me, right, Chris? No. Okay.
no. I guided myself.
I mean, I don't think they're gonna have anything good on them, but we can see.
Religion.
That's a religion check.
Kunk buries the boar because he likes small animals.
So he just
You got food? How much?
did he speak some words of faith?
Hmm.
Rider.
Okay. That's me 20. And that's me food. Give me a second, boys. I just got some dinner. Some paying guy gave me the food that.
Who needs
Alright,
healing?
perfect. $20 has been sent. Okay. Next. So, the hog rider has been buried. A white boy. Yes. This dead hog rider, who's dead, like right around where you boys are right now, is like just being buried. Kunkus, he moves up there. He puts his hands together and prays.
I'm sorry, little boy. Maybe your mum and your brother can come get some food for me in the cave.
Anybody else want to join in the words?
I'll join in the woods.
I thought the boar ran off.
Yeah, you said the boar ran off.
Yeah, but like the rider of it is there.
Duh.
Alright, whatever. We're praying for the Murlocs. They didn't know the... It's like,
The power.
Yeah, it's like when Vlad Van Tepish is talking about humans and he's like, they don't... Or the wife's talking about humans, she's like, they don't know.
They don't know what they're doing.
They're ignorant. They don't know what they're doing.
I'm gonna just keep looting the 2 skeevers and Murloc next to my body.
I'm gonna race to do it, try to do it faster than him.
Okay. You just run off because you don't care about religion. However, Zor stays.
Yeah, I'll
He
say a
gets-
prayer for Kunkus, because he probably can't think of one.
Yeah.
Okay. Give us your prayer.
Oh shit, I didn't have it. Yeah, but I didn't have it ready. I was just doing. I help him out.
You rolled a 19. Whatever you say, it's gonna come out good.
All right.
Kunkus looks at the snake man. Can you summon the vines to make them go back to where they came from?
I can try. May these folk return to their place. They may rest in peace and cross into the afterlife peacefully.
I must stay.
Namaste.
Yo.
It was a beautiful procession.
Nice.
Some baby Zors were watching there crying. It's so beautiful. However, after this, also by the way, there's a thing called PXP in this game. It's a tracker. It'll be come up later. You guys can't make it now, but you two who prayed, you both get 5 PXP.
Nice.
When you get to 100, you get like a little specialized level up. All right. Okay. Okay.
Alright.
So make a little tracker or something while I discuss these two.
Keep track of
And
the
then these little
normal
loot
XP.
goblins, these absolute loot whores, were running over and trying to get as much as they could. Let's see what we found. We got an investigation. We see
What?
Huginn was right next to where the dead skeevers were, so he seems to be the one who's looking through the dead skeevers. As he does, he finds a note. He finds 50 gold. Or
Mama!
between the two of them. These people were probably there at the hall, trying to play some poker or something. And just some like just some grade stuff, like some armor and some daggers and stuff.
Oh, so I have daggers now? Hell yeah.
Can I just take the gold value of the random garbage they gave me?
Are the Murlocs?
Yeah.
You get around 53 gold's worth.
53 gold. Let's go.
Because you didn't get the best in investigation, of course. However, you were searching 5 different bodies, and one of them was like a captain. They had like stuff on them, little specks of like gold or gemstones they put in their armpits and shit.
Yeah, makes sense. The armpit amethyst.
What armor did I find?
Inferior armor to everybody else. But you could sell it for probably like 10 pieces of gold to
Hunkus,
somebody.
I'll just take the
Hunkus
gold
walks up to
medallion.
Tehen
Tehen, yeah.
and demands, "I'll want my scrap."
Come over here, Kunkus. I got
Ow.
a dagger for you if you want it.
Yeah, he got all the scrap. I only got the non-scrap.
Would you like a dagger, good sir?
Kunkus fastens a dagger into his armor.
I'd like to give 10 gold to Kunkus as well.
Kunkus eats 7 gold and leaves 3.
For what?
For later, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, for later, obviously.
Okay. Everybody, put your stuff, your items that you got into. You have it in your equipment. It's up to you guys to put them in there. So
So did I get XP from this or what?
You did. However, you got PXP, which is make sure you put that down. However, XP works in like achievement, so you guys will all level up at the same time at specific spots. Okay? You guys fought. You didn't level up here.
Boo.
What? What is it?
You're doing good, Andrew.
Yeah, but no level up though, so basically.
Yeah. Is
Wait.
everybody good? Everybody satiated? Everybody good?
Who needs healing?
Your boy does.
Alright. You know, for you, I'll make you a health potion.
By the way, it's starting to get kind of dark out here. Dark in these woods. Sun's starting to set.
Kunkus has dark vision.
I also have dark vision.
So do I.
Okay.
It's like, you all. I just poke some of the teammates. Are all very squishy. Do you need to rest and recover your strength before we continue?
Do we have time for that?
I don't know.
I don't think so. Someone's getting healed.
We could do a short
Also-
rest.
Yeah.
I like a short rest.
Yeah, we'll short rest.
Does that give you health back?
Give you
Yes.
half your...
If you're using my rules, I do the Baldur's Gate one where you get half your max HP back.
Okay.
Nice.
So I
Then you-
so if I'm at half HP, I go back to full.
Yep.
Let's go.
Save one of the druid's spell slots.
Okay. So you guys stick around.
Before we short rest, actually wait, hold on, let me read this to make sure I'm reading this right. 1 second, I'm sorry.
Are you the? No, I'm kidding.
Where did I fucking put it? God bless it. Okay, never mind. Disregard what I said.
Okay. So, the sun goes down. And as it goes down, everything gets a little bit darker and darker and darker. To those with dark vision, things are gray. You can see things. It's okay. But I'm pretty sure one of you doesn't have dark vision. Unless the whole goddamn team has dark vision.
I would like to deceive my teammates into thinking that I have dark vision.
Alright.
Okay. Performance check.
Wouldn't it be a deception check?
I was gonna say, can I make a history check to see if I even fall for it?
Well, you can make.
I don't think I need to, never
can-
mind.
You can make. You can make an insight check. You're pretty sure lizardmen do not have dark vision.
Do I sense an inferior race among us?
Kunkus hears inferior race and immediately starts rambling about the elves.
And may possibly not have dark vision.
He claims he has dark vision, turns around and walks into a tree.
Walks into a tree. I may not have dark vision. Tehen is diurnal.
don't like the elves.
Your state of Israel is not the best. I don't like it.
Oh my god. That's cursed. Are we calling the session in like 5 minutes, or what are we?
Gonna wrap it up here at the long rest, possibly.
Well, you said you wanted to. You gotta go, right, Will?
Yeah, I've been on here for a while.
Okay, so it's gonna be. Do you want to do 3-hour sessions then on Thursday? Will?
Yeah, that'd be better.
Okay.
That seems fine.
Everybody okay with 3-hour sessions?
Yeah.
Okay, then this will be the end of the session. You guys can, if you need to leave, you can leave. If you want to have a chat with your characters and get to know each other a bit better, now's a good time. You're next to the fire. You can tell stories or whatever.
Definitely
and
not.
then we'll
Zero
start
chance.
up. We'll start up at midnight, in the middle of the night, and then we'll continue the story from there. So everybody, if you're in charge of putting your proper health, putting your equipment in here. So if you got like a letter, which you got, Devin.
Oh shit!
and
I'll go put that somewhere.
yeah, and you have like 2 daggers, and then your clothes, and he got your gold, and
I just gave
you
myself
also
gold
have
value for the armor.
okay, then that's just 20 gold.
I gave myself 10. That's alright.
That 10 works as well if you want. And 5 PXP. Make the tracker now for Chris and for Mr.
You could just use the normal XP bar because you're using milestone XP. So
Yeah. So just use your XP tracker and just put 5 points in there.
Okay.
all right.
Kunkus immediately passes out
Nice.
and starts snoring.
That's
He always
sniggity
goes to bed
snore.
early. He always leaves early. Okay, goes to bed.
Makes sense.
All right.
Makes sense.
So Will, if you want to go, that's cool. They might sit around and talk. I'm probably going to want to talk to Rose Knight because I want to become a better DM, just to figure out what I fucked up, what I didn't. And we're always gonna have like before we do that though, we'll have like a little conversation in person if you guys want to have that. Just discuss around the fire, a couple things. So you can go, Will, if you need to go.
No roleplay, only murder.
Okay.
No roleplay. Heresy.
I'm gonna pull a Kale and be like, actually, I kind of just want. I got too much tism on the brain.
Gotcha. All right.
Roleplay.
So Will, if you want to go, you can go. Or if you want to like listen to them talk, you can also do that. But you can go.
Peace.
See you,
Fair.
Will.
Bye, Will.
Are you coming back now to Oh.
Well, you told him that he could leave like 4 times, so he left.
Yeah,
I like
I forgot- I
Kunkus.
think it's so long.
Kunkus is funny.
Kunkus is funny.
I think me and Kunkus are gonna
How
be
does everybody
good
like that?
friends.
Yeah, hopefully. Did everybody like the session? We were running 1 man short, of course, but everybody okay with the DM? Okay with the story? Do you just want to come back next week?
I liked everything but the DM.
I was gonna say, I don't know, DM could use some work, but nah.
Yeah,
he can use some work. He's not
DM's
the
got
best.
this ugly mug on him, you know. He's.
Okay, I will not accept that.
You
No,
have
I
one.
had a lot of fun actually.
Those guys did too much damage.
They were kind of strong.
Yeah.
We didn't
I mean, you
one tap
beat
them
them.
though. Yeah, we did kind of like wreck their shit.
Yeah.
We're
Right back,
also
yeah.
level 1, so like. that's
One
to
of
be
them got
expected.
fucking thrown 40 feet with a big club. Like a fucking golf ball.
One
I
got
mean,
impaled
with
by a
level
spinning human
with level
torpedo.
1 combat, it's gonna be kind of dicey no matter what.
Yeah.
Wait, what'd
Chris,
you say?
you wanna play Magic while we talk?
I wanted to play Dota.
You guys play
Well, not while we
Magic,
talk.
huh?
Yeah,
You play Magic?
I've been playing since 7 years old.
Oh,
Magic.
shit.
You play Magic the Gathering Arena?
Yep. Not so much Arena. I use Untap.
Oh, the turbo nerd over here.
All right.
Hey, I'm the biggest nerd, so it's not an insult.
I
Anyway,
really
me.
haven't played that much recently, just because I got so much other shit going around.
Yeah, I like playing on Arena because it's not that hard to get cards
Yeah.
and stuff. I'll give you
How do
some
you
other.
think we did, Drew?
Huh?
How do you think we did?
So, do you guys want to hear how you guys did?
Yeah.